back to my channel, and today I made stuffed cabbage rolls, rice, corn, and I just finished watching the series finale. Let me move this over. Someone told me, oh, I can't hear you. You just have a shadow on my face. I just finished the series finale of Young Sheldon. Let's discuss. I was hoping we'd have 1,000 subscribers by now, so we go live. I really wanted to go live and do a live about Young Sheldon, but not until we reach 1,000. But we did reach 600 subscribers on the Rich Life. Congratulations to the Rich Life. And we're almost to 1,000 over here on Chew&Chat. So, all right, let's taste this food first. Then we'll get in talk about Young Sheldon. This is the first time I made this in many, many years, and we'll just move it back here. Seems like every time I come in here, my stuff's moved. We've discussed this before. Oh, it looks really nice and pretty. Look at that. It looks delicious. I'll see how it tastes. See if I can get some of that cabbage with meat. That tastes like my grandma's. That's really, really good. Let me drink a little water. I liked the ending, the series finale of Young Sheldon. Did I love it? No. That was going to have me bawling. It just kind of choked me up at the second part. What I'd love to see is when you had Sheldon and Amy on the second part. I guess he was writing about his father's death and how it impacted the family. And I would love to see that become a series. They had a daughter named Penny. So their best friends were Leonard and Penny. They had a son, Leonard, named their daughter Penny. It kind of seemed like to me like it was kind of leaning towards there may be a spin-off of The Big Bang Theory. Did anybody else get that vibe that we may have Sheldon and Amy grown with kids? I kept looking at Sheldon's like, he looks different. There's something different about him. And then he comments about his shirt, his t-shirts were missing. It's really good. I didn't care too much about him. It reminded me of that Groundhog Day. Can't stand that movie. Anybody else hate that movie, Groundhog Day? And the first part, the funeral, Or Sheldon sitting in the kitchen and remembering what he should have told his dad. He kept flashing back and back, and he should have said this and this and that. And I didn't care for that. Or maybe a couple times. They had it too many times. We all have that. When someone dies, we wish we would have told that person something, that you loved them, or, something, whatever. We all have that with our family and friends. It's just, you find out they're passed away or whatever, and you always wish you would have told them one last time that you loved them or something. So, another delicious bite. It's really kind of like a meatloaf wrapped in spinach, cabbage. It's sad that Mary had to sell her house. I think that's where I started crying. Hopefully we find out what happens when, what is that called? Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. See, I told you the other day, it's like, I was wondering why they were making this, because he was married several times, and he was only supposed to be married to Mandy only maybe a year or two. I guess if it works out well, I guess they can always go to Georgie and whoever's second wedding and just keep going. Didn't he supposed to be married like 4 or 5 times or something? Then he came on the Big Bang Theory saying he owned a car part store or car dealership, tire dealership or something. Something with cars. I just wish they would have renamed the show The Coopers. I might just not give Georgie and Mandy a whole show. I really hope to bring the rest of the family on. I don't know. Maybe the other cast are moving on to something else, bigger and better. I don't know. I might cry for a second, but my mother, she loved watching that show. We loved watching it together. It's sad that she's not here to watch the ending. I try to think maybe, hopefully she was in the room watching. We used to watch Big Bang Theory together, and we watched the finale of that together. Yeah. I got it recorded. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. I like the part where Sheldon got baptized. That was funny. I'm still processing the show. I'm trying to think what's next, because as soon as it ended, I went there and grabbed my food and came in here. That's so good. I don't know why I brought this big old steak knife. Cabbage is tender. I don't know why some of y'all say that y'all can't hear me. Some people say they can hear me fine. I think someone left me a message on the fat chick on her page. It was. I don't know. I haven't made any videos in probably. Well, I did do. Well, it's probably 3 days before. It was I took a break. I've been just getting so sick. I get up to go cook. I get so lightheaded, so dizzy, so nauseous. It just drains everything out of me. And most time, it's like, it happens right before I cook. Or when I'm starting to cook. I'm trying to, I don't know if it's my blood sugar gets so low. I'm trying to keep me foods around so when I start feeling like that, or before I start feeling like that, I bought some little V8 juices, and I bought some kind of V8 juice, fruit juice. I think it's strawberry and banana. It's okay. Wouldn't buy it again. I'll finish it up. I defined a day. I'm doing a really good day. This morning, I was about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I was hungry. Instead of not eating, I had a little box of, I don't know what they're called. A little box of sausages. And, my mother loved them. Nah. Sorry, my son's getting sick. I put a couple of those, I think it was like 3 or 4, in the microwave. Then I had a tortilla, and I tore it in half, and I stuck it in the microwave, heated it up a couple of seconds. So it must have been four little sausages. Because I put my little sausage in my tortilla, one piece, and I'd wrap it up. Yeah, because I made it in 4s. My one tortilla I made it in 4s, that's what it was. Making sure I was saying stuff right. The other night I was talking about something. I was like, I just repeated myself. Or, that's not the place I went to. I'm better than I used to be. I used to be several years ago. I'd say everything backwards. I'd say stuff like, I'm going to go wash the clothes in the dryer. Or, I need to go cook supper in the dishwasher. Stuff like that. I thought I was getting Alzheimer's. Doctor's like, you can get Alzheimer's at your age. And it's like, well, my dad had it. That's what he died from. And, that and sepsis. And, my mother was beginning to get the signs of it. Back then, when I was young, we just called it, they used to call it hardening of the arteries, or people just being old age. That's really good. Let me see. I think I made 5 or 6 of them. That's really good. I have rice in it. Plus I'm eating rice. It's a little spicy. I use ground meat in it and a package of the Whataburger sausage. It's delicious. A little spicy. It's delicious. Yeah, someone told me, oh, you need to speak up louder. I was that lady. Or get you a new microphone, or... And it's like, I'm speaking at the normal tone. And, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes every few weeks or so, months, I'll get one person every once in a while say, hey, we can't hear you. And it's like, I don't understand why you can't hear me. Until when I'm editing it, I can hear myself just fine. Then I go back and I rewatch it because I love watching myself. When I first started YouTube, I do my editing or whatever. And then I wouldn't watch. Then after several months, I got the courage to watch myself, and I just love it. My God, I just have myself rolling on the floor. Sometimes I'm so funny. Someone's gonna say, "Hey, it's nasty looking your fingers." I'm sorry. I just washed them before I came in here and ate. They're clean. I can lick my fingers all I want. I can lick my lips all I want. I think it's Johnny RFD or Johnny FT. Johnny FT. I think it's his channel. I think it's Johnny FD or Johnny RFD. I think it's sure it's Johnny FD. His channel. Somebody complained the other day about him eating. How he had bad manners eating or something. Well, let me tell you. He was sitting there eating some hummus with this lady. He was double dipping. But that's fine because I think he was on his side of the bowl. And I don't think she was really eating it. The problem I had was the video before that, they were going to, Pistachio Island in Greece. Well, they were going back to the boat and he bought some pistachio ice cream. And they had this one little spoon. Well, they were just passing that spoon around to everybody, just licking on that spoon, trying this ice cream. It's like these people he don't even know that he just met that day. It's like right there, I don't know. That's a big no. I don't know. That's just you don't eat after people you don't know these days. You just don't do that. I know people who are dating and married, they don't even eat after each other. That's just ridiculous to me. But you don't eat after strangers you don't know. Sheldon will say no. I'm full, but I can tell you what. I'm glad I got leftovers. Because that is delicious. Y'all go check out Johnny FD. I think that's what it is, Johnny FD. He's from San Francisco, but now he's been living in Ukraine several years. I think he just closed on his apartment, whatever, right before the war had started. And that's when I found him. And he does all kind of good stuff. And but when it gets winter time, he leaves and he's been traveling around. He was in Taiwan for a while, I think it was, and he was in Greece, and he was in some other places. And he goes and stays for several months, different places, moves around. And I think he was in the Philippines too. And so, and then I think he's back in Ukraine now. He's in. Then someone made a comment. I was just got finished watching Joel Hansen. He was doing, hold on, it's called, it's where you cook your food at the table. I've heard of it, I've never done it before. And he was doing that, and you have 100 minutes to eat. I read someone made a comment about him licking his fingers or something, and his terrible manners. Don't know why you make comments like that when you know you're watching people eat. I don't know if you don't want to watch people eat. And the person who's making these comments, really, they probably have worse table manners. So, I don't think I ever got a comment. Anybody, when I did a couple videos of me blowing my nose, it's like I had this, like, oh, I gotta blow my nose. And, because like I said, I watched a video, like, on YouTube, Emily Post. And it was her talking about what you should and shouldn't do at the dinner table. You can blow your nose, but you can't put your lipstick or fix your foundation or whatever powder on each table. But you can blow your nose. I was like, okay. Emily Post says you can blow your nose. And then after, it's like 2 or 3 of them, I started thinking, it's like, well, somebody might enjoy that. I was like, but now, if I had to blow my nose really bad, I'll just pause y'all for just a second and come back. Y'all don't know nothing. I'll just tell you I'm going to go blow my nose and I'll come right back. So you don't have to listen to me. Because my mother always said I sound like a moose. So, when my son used to live in this room, this was his bedroom. My bedroom's got the bathroom in my bedroom. He'd come in there and he'd start yelling at me about pulling my nose. So finally, it hurt my feelings so bad. Because the doctor said that there's nothing wrong with me. That's just how I blow my nose. And he'd get so mad at me blowing my nose. And it upset me. I had to go in my closet, hold my head between my clothes, to blow my nose. Or I'd have to go outside or in the garage or something. Yeah. Shouldn't make fun of people who have no control over. It's just the way God made you. So, alright. I think we're finished discussing the series finale of Young Sheldon. And y'all leave in the comments what y'all liked. And I did like, hold on for a second because it's going to stop. Me and Mom talking about the brisket because y'all know the brisket was my favorite. And then they had my second favorite is when George took, what's the little girl's name? Missy. Took Missy out to the Red Lobster. That was my second favorite. That was a good one. She gets all dressed up like a princess to go eat her lobster. So, alright. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.